Only a six-pack? That's unlike you, Battier.
This isn't just any drink. I brought the finest brew from Eglertown. Cost me a pretty penny, you know.
Aye, Battier, my good friend, I had one more six-pack. Tonight, this deck will be riotous with our revelry.
Yo, what's up, Rexy? Been a while, huh? Where you been?
Ah, look who decided to join us. You've come at the perfect moment.
Yeah, here we are in Wuthering Waves. Still lots of backlogs to catch up to, as usual.
Hey now, grant this captain his due.
Wait, is the mic working? I'm not too sure.
For us. Battier fancies himself my rival, so he's with
Test 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's working.
Believe me, that stuff from Eglertown is
Yeah, the streaming schedule is kind of wishy-washy for me at the moment.
tasted already.
Gotta reorient the life cycle of some, whatever you call it.
Everyone for some fine spoils.
A little yes, had to do something real life. Household lawn mowing, gotcha.
Battier, let's make
Yep,
this
we got no escape from that crap.
What would you have me wager?
It gets worse over time, so
Oh no.
while you're still in that stage, enjoy what you can, trust me.
Rover as our guest. How about this? If I win, you give the crew a day off. We all want to hang out with the Carnival's laureate again. And you, Captain, will handle all the chores. Cooking, cleaning, deck scrubbing. The old kit and caboodle.
Oh yeah, well, Robot's gonna get like a new battle pass, April 22. New centerpiece coming out to Scorpion. In case you missed it. Oh, forgot to click the stuff.
Deal. It's been too long since I last cooked for the crew. If I lose, I'll show you all what this captain can whip up in the galley.
Was playing League. You gotta reach gold rank and the season resets in 10 or 12 days. Okay. Yeah. We gotta keep to the schedule. I can relate. Oh my god, ouch. My neck twitched. Ooh.
The size of that beast! Ha ha ha! Do we even have a pot big enough to cook it?
Wait a minute. Isn't that Battier's rod?
Well, well, I didn't see that coming. But I do relish a good twist.
What's that?
How many games you maintaining?
Himself? Oh, well done,
That's-
my friend.
Yeah, because for me, I'm kind of stuck with the Hoyo games. It's non-stop.
A day full of chores.
Very hard to juggle.
Very well. A bet's a bet. Looks like I'm a humble sailor today.
If you're playing sailor, then who's gonna be our captain?
Well, who do you think? Feast your eyes on the great fish he caught. Oh, I'd say our laureate is more than qualified to steer this ship.
Absolutely, my friend. Sail straight.
You're deep into the Riot games.
But no pressure, of course.
Riot games or CapCut?
Wish to take command.
Oh, Capcom.
Setting that aside, why not join us?
I'm not too sure what you mean by Capcom.
Liquor you won for us.
You mean Capcom? You mean fighting games?
Allow us to thank you properly for all the help you've given. So, what say you? Will you honor us with your presence?
You must. And with that beast of a fish you just hauled in, tonight's feast will be unforgettable.
Monster Hunter Worlds and stuff.
It's the least you
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, you did mention
I'm
Worlds.
off to let the kitchen know what's coming, and to dig up my finest liquor for the occasion.
And I'll
Well, what I do, just to keep things a little bit more organized, I make this like, I call it's like a game master list. Just put all the games they're currently playing on that they've started, and then you kind of leave a mark. Is it finished or not? Just so you can keep track and kind of organize yourself, or else it's gonna be really crazy. You end up like with a mountain of half done stuff.
But there's still some time before dinner. Might as well see what the crewmates are doing.
Was that Rexy?
There's still time.
Any games already in mind?
All around. Why not
Oh.
about and soak it all in?
At the moment, I'm kinda random playing games. Cause... What's that word? Yeah, cause my normal setup from before is I will play a competitive game to kinda main, maybe like 60%, 70%. Most of the time for the night slot, and then the PvE is always, I make it a point I play a PvE game that I will finish within the week or the month. But the problem is, my schedule kinda got wrecked sideways, so... I'm not too sure where to start yet.
Battier did say
Because on the background, I'm also kind of planning on upgrading the overlay to some degree.
Do you want
Everything's up in the air at the moment.
Simply put, you chart the
But you did see me play that robot game from previous, right? What's that word again?
might seem easy enough, but there's more.
Musashi
to the captain of
something.
Fools.
Yeah, the Musashi game. I will finish that before I start anything else.
And glittering treasures. That's
But if ever Mecha Break shows up, I'll probably end up in Mecha Break if War Robots doesn't pick up the pace, because they're losing so much viewership right now. I still like the game. Don't get me wrong, but without the ad support and general community support from the dev side, at least community management support, it's kind of hard to stick to a more stringent setup for it,
That's true. But
because we're sacrificing
the greatest
so much
legends
airtime, right?
Forged in the fiercest storms.
Mm-hmm.
But none
Like
of
what
this is
game?
possible without a captain. And this
Hit me.
goes for every member of the
If it's new for me, I'll check it out.
He's our best fisherman. Tina, she knows every inch of the sea, and Levito's stories could stretch on to fill 100 nights. Everyone's unique talents make this troop what it is. Each soul plays an important role. But duty calls, Captain. Oh, time to scrub the decks before dinner, as promised. Dinner's at 6. Good, there's still time. Until then.
Six o'clock dinner.
There's still some time before dinner. A little stroll could be a good idea.
I play all genres, technically, but in my case, again, usually I always prioritize... okay, this may sound weird. PvP games, if there's a sense of conquest or progression. And then PvE games, if it's a story game. You get what I mean? I don't really do the a random game style where it's all just random mishmash of just doing stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will try it, but I won't main it. Oh shit. What do I press?
There's still some time
Oh.
before dinner.
6 o'clock.
A little stroll could be a good idea.
Yep. Pretty much when it comes to the PvP games, I always ask myself, is this a game where I can build up with a reputation from? So you're spending hours and hours and hours in the game and people will recognize
Just for
your name, your channel,
is as good as gold.
your skill, that kind of gig.
Oh, and look what I found while gutting the fish.
And then for PvE, I really like immersion. I always immerse myself whenever I can. I've been gaming ever since I was a kid. It's been my thing.
It's split in half.
And it's all about me getting sucked into the game
Really
world.
just like this. It might even be a relic from the old days.
Look, there's something there.
Huh. May I have a look?
Is that a letter? Does it mean anything to you?
It's not that I don't like LOL. My problem with LOL is that it's so super saturated. That's one
Drake, the
that
Golden Captain.
you're not gonna make a dent. Yeah. If ever you do try it. And then the other thing is you're super under the mercy of the public game if you don't have a static party. And besides that, it's also the gameplay is very, very old.
Legend has
If I'm gonna be honest,
assembled a crew with
because back in my day, I'm of the older generation.
riches from the
Remember,
wealthiest of men.
so the mouse clicking stuff that's been like more than half of my gaming life. That viewpoint, it's so old from my perspective because all the games back in my day was like that.
But there was a price. Only
It's one of the biggest esports, but again, the thing with esports is it's only gonna be a good thing when you got the right formula for it. Like for example, let's analyze since you got the TTV thing. Why aren't you streaming LOL right now?
with no family and nightmares.
Unless you are.
The dead. Tuscanini.
What's stopping you?
Stories to comfort me. At the time, I swore that if I ever became a captain, every crew member would come back safe. No exceptions.
Ah, Toscanini, the Night Watcher. You are one of the few who still remembers him.
Because you don't have a PC and you stream it on your phone.
Mad sailor who raved about
Okay, then why not stream it on your phone?
his untold treasures. Perhaps it's the very coin our captain here is holding.
Do you have a static party? Like people you always play with, like you got real control over the game.
Well, aren't we lucky?
You raise a fine point. Where is the other half?
I see.
Half a coin.
Treasures? Something wrong, huh?
Yeah, but here's the magic question now. If we're gonna go more in the professional side of things,
I have coin just
Uh,
like this not long ago.
have you ever tried searching for those games and how many people have already done the same thing?
Yes, almost.
There you go. You said to play solo queue most of the time. That's your GF plays with you.
He was just bluffing.
Yeah.
didn't take him seriously.
Yeah, because for example, right? Because that's always been my thing. So whenever we play any kind of games, PvP games, I always ask myself, how am I gonna make a name for myself in this game? If the game has an answer for me that I could follow, like a path I could try, like a leaderboard that's very visual, and then the community recognizes people as like, you know, like kind of esports without pushing it as esports,
Shall we try
that game will work for me. That's my thing.
What say you? Ready to check it out?
But of course, remember, my taste is a little bit more on the active combat thing. If you look at the YouTube center, you'll see all the PvP games, like we're playing like extraction games. What else? Extraction games, large scale games, survival games, etc. etc. Sure. What's happening here?
There she is. Huh. It's rare to see her drinking alone. Let's go talk to her. Bella, my friend! Why so down? It's not like you to drink alone.
Oh, spare me the pleasantries. My luck has taken a turn lately. Pirates are strangling our shipping routes. And if that weren't enough, look at this pizza. No olives. Margarita says they're out for a few days. Can you believe it? Even the simplest pleasures are against me. And that lucky coin I fought tooth and nail to get. Stolen! Some wretched thief made off with it. I've been cursed. Unlike you, Brant. You could disappear into a fog and emerge glittering like a diamond. If only I could borrow just a pinch of your luck.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bella. But I've got news for you. I'm not the captain today. If you need good luck, you'll have to ask this one here. You never know what the tides will bring, huh? Margarita, 2 glasses of nectar wine, please. And top off Bella's drink on my tab.
Coming right up.
No luck charm beats a good glass of gotcha de divino. Cheers to shaking off that bad luck.
Cheers.
That's fine wine. By the way, Bella, where exactly did that coin of yours get stolen?
Right here in the restaurant. A few days ago, I placed it on the table while I was...
A lot of diners have been losing things lately. I can't say who's behind it, but it seems to be happening more frequently.
A common thief. Captain, I have a plan, but I'll...
Whoa, really?
All eyes on me!
What's happening?
Is this supposed to be part of their show?
Friends, gather round. Have you ever heard of the legend of the lucky coin? A coin said to guide its owner to untold riches and hidden treasures buried deep beneath the stormy sea. My friend is fortunate enough to have half of this coin, so we set out to find the other half. The fog tried to lead us astray, and raging tides sought to hold us back, but we did not yield. The coin's magic has led us here, and now we seek to reunite it with its missing piece. So, ladies and gentlemen, if any among you holds a clue to the whereabouts of the other half of this coin, step forward, share with us the secret, and fortune...
Ah, Bran is playing the crowd. A clever move.
And then, my...
Oh, my senses! exciting!
Not even the dangerous fog. It was as if the sentinel, impressed by our courage, rewarded us with this.
Arena Breakout. Yep, played it.
Nestled deep in that
Escape for Cove, old but
I should find a time.
too pricey for what it's worth at the moment. And are already overdone. Hunt Showdown, I got the game, but I'm missing a party for it. None of my current circle has it besides me.
Now I'm getting. Captain, now I'm getting. Well, oh.
Yeah, you could go to the YouTube side of things and you can search for my Arena Breakout playthroughs with the other guys and you'll see how we kind of move. Kind of how we do it.
Should I tell her? A share of the treasures would be nice. Should I tell her? A share of the treasures would be... Huh? Me? Nah. I've got nothing for you. All right. Maybe I do know a thing or two. Oh, damn it. Oh, fine. I know where the other half is, but you'll have to cough up some payment.
How am I supposed to know you're not lying just to pocket the reward?
I'm not lying. If that rotten pirate had stolen it from me, I'd still have the coin with me now. Wait!
But yeah, those genres are pretty much on point, within possibility.
Performance, Cap? Want no applause or cheers for your humble bard? To be honest, I came dangerously close to it.
Take care not to overindulge again. We don't offer home delivery for humans, I assure you.
All right. Seems like we've got ourselves a lucky gentleman. How about an introduction first?
Name Swiper. Chalk it up to a bit of lousy luck. You look at the coin you're after, it's long gone. I barely had it.
Pirates.
Yeah, Captain. Named something like... Oh,
Aldrich.
that's all I know. If you want the coin, go catch it.
Innocent? You stole the coin from me!
Despicable! After all you've done to our customers, you show no remorse. You're off to the Order Tribunal for judgment.
The Order Tribunal? Hey, you can't do this to me.
Yep, gotta speed this up a little bit. Time is running out.
It'll be a one-way trip to the Order Tribunal. May you
Move! I'm taking you to the tribunal. You'll be coughing up every single thing you've stolen, and then some.
An old acquaintance of mine, so to speak. We were banished on the Pilgrim sail together. I remember he even had a nickname, Quickfoot Aldrich. But he always had trouble embracing our ideals.
Zerex, you played a lot of Real already? Yeah, I wasn't joking. I always explore most of the new stuff whenever anything good comes up.
Become a pirate.
Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be on the to-do list, but right now it's a little bit on the pricey side, and I'm running on a very tight budget these days.
But what's got him heading to Egla Town at midnight?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a project to continue, because the original plan was there was supposed to be a little side gig that I was gonna do, and the payment for that was gonna go for the Monster Hunter Wilds purchase. Part of it, right? Of course, right? Not all of it. Part of it. But yeah, that was the original plan, but project's still currently on hold. And here we are.
Looks like we'll be burning the midnight oil. Once we arrive, we'd better keep an eye out for those plushies.
Egla Town. Okay.
over there. Looks like they're preparing for a grand gathering. As much as I'd love to go over and stoke the fires of their fun, those pirates are in high alert. If our approach is clumsy, we might as well shout, "Hello,
Excuse me.
party."
Agreed. We need to gather intel without being spotted. Let's find a way to sneak past.
Exactly what I was thinking. See those echoes over there? Ha! As the saying goes, at sea abide by the waves, on land respect the earth. This is a plushy gathering, so we'd better fit in with their customs. Come on, Captain. The night has cast its spell, and it's time for the plushies to dance. Let's welcome the superstars of tonight's plushie gathering, Cuddle Wuddle and Lottie Lost. Because a troop can only have one Cuddle Wuddle? All right, let's go give Aldrich a surprise he won't forget. With these disguises, we're perfectly camouflaged.
What do you mean by what's with God of War?
See if we can uncover.
I haven't played it yet. It's in the plan. To-do lists. Yeah, okay. Usually this is how it works for my channel, is that I will rip through all the Hoyo stuff, all the other gacha games first. Once all the story is done, I'll switch to the PvE games. Now, the challenge is, if the PvE game is too long, like we're talking like 50 hours, 60 hours, I pass on it as long as I got another game that I can go for, which I can finish within maybe a week or two. So I keep the games fresh nonstop, because it keeps changing every couple weeks. But if I run out of the short-term games, I'll switch over to the long-term games. Like, for example, that one you mentioned, God of War, Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption 2 maybe, Future. So that's how I balance my channel when I was still full tilt running the channel. But the schedule kind of took a hit right now, and I'm in the middle of a readjustment, let's just say. So I'm all over the place right now. The most consistent game at the moment is War Robots, and I'm injecting a little bit of these Hoyo games and Wuthering Waves from time to time. Minecraft, I did play Minecraft before and I finished it already. Yeah, because the thing with Minecraft is it's a good thing to stream when you got a large bunch of people to stream it with.
What's that strange noise? Ah, never mind. It's just a Lottie Lost and a Cuddle Wuddle. And you're still shaking in your boots over the flaming return, huh? There's no need for that. Well, that was an accident. If I run into that returned again, I'll make him pay. But besides, you're the one who's shaking anyway. What did the captain say? The captain said, when midnight strikes and the moon, if all goes to plan. And when that happens, we'll show those high...
Yeah, I'm gonna skim read through this. That's it's taking way too long.
Bram, look over there. There's another Lottie Lost.
No, we're not the same. That's a sad Lottie Lost. I'm the happy one.
That's a problem. What friends? Yeah, my current circle has nobody playing DayZ, and DayZ is a little too old right now as well.
Lottie.
Did you notice that I did play one of the more recent extraction games called
She said,
Delta Force Hawk?
Can't be.
Delta Force.
I've never seen a happy one before.
That one kind of worked for a little bit.
And that Cuddle Wuddle looks real strong. Why are you here? Is it...
oh, come on. I'm accurately translating everything she's saying.
Lost?
Fine, I may have embellished a bit. Don't be angry.
Lottie. Afraid.
She's warning us to be cautious. Pirates aren't fun. Don't worry, gentle Lottie Lost. We'll do our best to help you and your friends dance freely in the...
Gentlemen! The moment we've been waiting for is finally upon us.
I did get an invite for Repo, but then again, that's gonna bite into the budget, right? So I'm already holding on the expenses for months on a while. It's gonna be chipping into the gamer, the war chest.
Gentlemen! Do you still remember the day you boarded the...
Yeah, Repo is a thing where if you got like a large bunch of people, you always need a large bunch of people that kind of have chemistry with. That's the magic of Repo.
Behold, gentlemen, held firmly in my hands, Drake's coin. The very coin that once guided Captain Drake to unimaginable riches. Now I, Captain Aldrin, and with it, we shall claim Drake's riches and take whatever our... Hooray! You'll be capping your teeth with gold, and you'll be swimming in nectar wine before long, mateys. As for me, I'll drag those arrogant Raguna nobles aboard like the mangy curs they are. They'll call me captain and beg to kiss my boots. Even that noble laureate will be fetching my tea. Captain! 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 Yeah!
Indie games, yeah, I get what you mean, but that's a lot of buying stuff. Keep on buying randoms.
A dream or not, it's wrong to treat people like that.
Yeah, I probably could have done that if if I started this thing like maybe, hell, almost 20 years ago. Got a deeper wallet back then.
A few days back.
But of course, as you get older, you never can tell what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's a thing now. If it's free to play, yeah, I can check it out.
Coin revealed to us.
But again, keyword, check it out.
Treasure, grant us the amber key to fulfill our desires. Coin! Oh, coin! Damn it all!
Captain, could the nearby echoes be screwing with the coin's magic?
Good point! Gentlemen! Aye, aye, Captain!
But you lost!
Enough of your bluster, Aldrich. Can't you see your audience is about to doze off?
You have like almost 300 games on consoles. You got a lot of streams, so I guess what you will play in the
It's happy.
Okay, here's the trick with me. The highest odds of me playing a game is if it's a real good one and it's recent release. Because as a streamer, you always want to try and target recent games because that's the best visibility for the channel. So if anything new pops up that's well within our spectrum, good chance we're gonna end up playing the same game.
Remember those dazzling names, for you are about to witness our might in this showdown.
Cuddle Waddle also speak.
Fool! Can't you see they're not the real Lottie Lost and Cuddle Wallow? Seize them! Don't let these
Okay.
Captain, why are you just standing there?
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Sure! Go on! Once the treasure's ours, we'll feast and drink like true nobility.
Flame!
Flame? What flame? Stop slithering about and hold your ground! Chocolate teapot!
Flame, you say?
Kill them! Over there!
All yours, Captain!
Oh god. It's a puzzle.
Aldrich fled like a cat with its tail on fire, still living up to his old nickname, Quickfoot. Indeed. And we reclaimed this half coin. I've got a feeling we'll cross paths with Aldrich again soon enough.
Was that Rexy? Specific rank or level?
Lottie lost!
What I mean? Those are PvP games. If it's PvP games, yeah, that's pretty much my default. Default what I'm doing.
Well, would you...
Making a name for myself, right?
Captain, I didn't know you were fluent in Echo.
The playthroughs are just like me. That's my cooldown games.
You and your
Because
friends
remember,
dance in the moonlight to your heart.
it's not always just about, you know, killing people. You want immersion. Like what PvE
Too
game?
much time on the sea and forgot the fundamental rule of this trade.
You mean Warframe, or they played Warframe
If you want this
years ago?
you have to give something in return. Just like how being a captain doesn't just come with rights, but duties too. Every reward has its price, and tricking his men into paying it for his own gain is absolutely unforgivable. Anyway, take a look at this. This map marks 3 isles. I'm betting they're the hiding places for Drake's treasure. Well, who could resist the siren? But, truth be told, it's not the treasures themselves that draw me in. It's the stories. The legend of Drake himself. What did he face? What mysteries did he leave behind? There's no grander performance than that, Captain. We've come this far already. I'd regret it forever if I turned.
Okay, those are called challenge streams.
I want to visit those isles, and maybe we.
I get what you mean.
Truth about Drake's treasures.
That's my other problem, Rex, is that I'm so omni gaming that I'm gonna be brutal honest. If I playing a game a little too much, I burn out. I burn out hard. So if I don't keep switching my games like every so often, it just gets to me and it just ruins it.
Pirates?
You get what I mean? So it's very hard. I know what you mean when you're looking at the other streamers farming a game.
One of our troops
But
gondolas has been
in my case, I'm just not built that way. At the moment, at least, because it just doesn't click with me.
Go. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, the best kind of scenario literally for me is, again, squad games. If everybody a lot of people that I know playing the same game and we end up in the same, those kinds of games really work. Yeah, okay, just doing the challenges. I get what you mean, but okay, because I'm not too sure if you can relate, because I'm from the original generation of gamers. Yeah, man, I'm that old. We're talking about, I started my gaming in the DOS era. So I grew up with challenges as the game by default. You get what I mean? You get like, if you die once, you're gonna have to redo the whole game. So for me, it just lost its the shine for me.
Here we are, Captain. The port. See that gondola over there? That's
wow. I see. But yeah, have you ever heard of a DOS game?
Stage on it for impromptu performance.
Yeah, try and YouTube search it.
Things live.
DOS. Yeah, DOS games, DOS games. You'll see what I mean by old.
It's at the first tile to your terminal. Now all we need to do
DOS.
Is full speed ahead toward our destination.
Delta Oscar Sierra.
We're nearing the dock. Let's head in.
That's the era I started in, my man. I'm that old. I may not sound like it, I guess. And everything in that era is all about challenge. Finishing the game with
Whenever it gets this
only one
I
life,
can't help but anticipate
that kind of thing.
and the surprises it might bring.
And then the enemies, it's constant bullet hell.
Here! Everyone! Get them!
Alright, there you go.
Brad salutes you. Same actor, different role. Listen, Ketu.
Together we stand. Rover, be my salvation.
Yeah. Those were my days. Nintendo, Sega,
I've seen more fight in a children's theater troupe.
etc., etc.
Looks like they were digging over there. Let's take...
There's nothing else in this hole.
Sure there is. My trusty shovel. And some air. All right.
Okay. Now what? Okay, let's remove that there. There we go.
Here it is.
It looks like a chunk of amber. Remember the amber key Aldrich mentioned before? This must be it. Let's take it and head to the next aisle.
But yeah, so the general idea is because I keep playing those games back in my old days. I end up searching for something new for me. And for me, it's all about immersion.
I can't wait to see what surprises the second aisle has in store.
Looks like the fog is rolling in.
Don't worry. This happens often when you're out at sea. Just trust the wheel in your hands and trust me. Follow their lights, Captain.
Yeah, if, for example, if you can find out a game kind of like Warframe, why not?
Look at those shipwrecks, Captain.
Are those Drake's ships?
Yes. It's said that Drake's fleet sailed across the entire stormy sea. Hard to believe that such a legendary figure could lose his way. But if these wrecks are here, it means we're nearing our destination.
Wonderful, gentlemen! At last! I've
Destiny 2, already played it.
Of course, your help has been
Not all the way through, but yeah, it's there.
And with this thick fog, this place is danger incarnate. However, as your captain,
But yeah, Destiny 2, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Destiny 2 type games, yes. There's a game I'm kind of eyeing. It's kind of the same boat, but it's more like Destiny 2 MMO with Stalker. It's called Pioneer. Yes, Pioneer, like N-E-R. Pioneer.
stop right there! Yeah, you too. The captain's orders are crystal clear. No one messes with our grand cause. No one's stopping me from soaking in wine and him from decking his teeth in gold. That's right. You know how badly my teeth ache now. All right, let's show you what real pirates are made of. Wait! We're in trouble! It's the birds! What? What did you say so earlier? We surrender! We surrender!
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm always open. As long as it's new, it will happen. I even tried some of those niche games like Dark and Darker, if you ever heard of it.
Take 4.
Oh shit. Forgot that was a bike.
Alright, we yield.
See? There you go, right? I always play stuff, new stuff.
The flaming returned. The legendary pirate who can't die. We don't stand a chance.
But yeah, if ever I do dip my toes into those games, it's usually gonna be when it first releases. So if you see anything that's gonna be releasing soon or just fresh, chances are I'll give it a shot.
You think so too, huh? Throwing in random...
Stop playing coy. You know what I'm on about. It's a tale every sailor has heard. No one knows when he appeared or when he vanished.
Fragpunk? I got it. My problem with it though, it's a team game like Valorant, right? And none of my current clique plays it. So I'm gonna end up in a solo attempt of it. Ah shit, wrong button.
Not even the sharpest blade can kill him.
That's quite the legend you've built yourself.
Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, strong as hell that one was. Had the guts to raid the Pilgrim Sail again and again.
Rescue missions.
Anyway, he always ruined our plans. Every time we set off to raid those merchant ships, this fiery bastard would swoop in, flames blazing. Beyond outrageous. Now you know why we chose to surrender.
Oh, right. I am the flaming returned. The immortal scourge of the seas. Cross me, and you'll be haunted by the crackle of flames every night.
Gold, for the love of gold, don't! I'll spill everything.
But wouldn't that be betraying our captain?
Oh, fool! Didn't you hear the captain? If anyone dares to get in our way, make 'em regret it. If we don't give 'em what they want, the captain won't sleep a wink. He'll be plagued with nightmares of this menace. Besides, Captain's already offered the key we found. He promised to share the loot with us, huh? And soon, I'll be swimming in barrels of wine.
And I can get a gold tooth.
Oh, what a generous captain you serve. Truly selfless. And yet somehow these two were left behind to stop us? Well then, let's head to the next aisle.
Time check 6:30. Oh my god. Gotta do it faster.
Ah, we're nearly there at last. I'm very excited. There's something magical about the end of a journey, don't you think? That's when the real excitement kicks in, just before the final curtain call. So, Captain, ready for what comes next?
It's Aldrich. Right there. Just as we thought.
Bruh. I didn't think you'd show up so soon.
And I didn't think you'd still be here. Where's all that treasure then? Your crew is itching for the grand return of their selfless, heroic Captain Aldrich.
Useless fools. Couldn't even slow you down. Fine. You want the key, don't you? I could give it to you, but...
Ah, I see. You want an honorable duel with my cat.
No, must we? You have one, and I have the other. We both want the treasures, right? So, how about this? I'll give... You see my crew? Those poor souls. I'm doing this for them. To give them the life they deserve. A happy, peaceful life. What do you say, Captain of the Troop of Fools? A fair deal? Wouldn't you agree?
He sounds sincere. Regardless, agreeing to his deal to get a hold of the other key is in my best interest.
All right, we accept.
Here you go. The gate's right over there. Time to claim our... you stay here and defend our great cause. Show them the true might of the fool's truth. Farewell!
Well, the gate's closed. Looks like our friend left us with these two chop chops for company.
Just what you'd expect from a pirate.
Ow! Careful! First to the...
Iron graft you knew. Terminate. Careful now.
There's an opening over there. Let's check it out. Ha! I knew there'd be a way forward.
Let's keep moving.
Let me out.
Beckon the divine flame.
No.
Lost.
Is that a picture?
It's badly. It said, "Oh, see, remember the law of quid pro quo." Looks like the treasure demands something in return. Exactly. If we ignore that rule, and greed will swallow us whole. Captain, I know what we need to do. That's all I needed to hear. Let's head for the treasure. Looks like he's a captain. He's got a scale in one hand and... Wait. That coin in his other hand. It looks just like the one we found. One side holds treasure and the other... a broken heart. What do you think it means, Captain? Could be. In stories like these, there's always a catch. Treasure hoarders love setting traps for any would-be thieves. You know... there are stories about a place at the edge of the ocean, a nation where people use scales to measure everything. Souls, wealth, nothing escapes the balance. Perhaps this painting nods to that. Everything has a price. Classic quid pro quo. Fascinating, isn't it? Maybe even Drake had a sense of fairness when it came to treasure. Anyway, let's keep moving, Captain. I have a hunch we'll uncover more soon.
I was absolutely quaking back then when I finally came to my senses. But look at you! You took down that beast faster than I could blink! Gran? Oh! Yes, my grand cause! I'm this close to realizing it, you see. Look, Drake's treasure is right there. But as a man of principle, I couldn't. So, in the spirit of fairness, I'd like to give you... Curse?
It's okay. In accordance with the law of the sea, this is just a teeny tiny curse. Nothing more, nothing less.
You look fine. Curse! Turns out it's as harmless as a kid. Oh, I fret for nothing. Yes! Now all this treasure is mine! Grand cause? My crew? Oh, right. I'll toss a modest pouch to each of my loyal mateys, and the rest, all mine! When I left the Pilgrim's Sail, there was only one thing that stayed with me. And after all these years, I've cracked the code! Money! That's my 1-2 calling!
But everything comes with a price, Aldrich. And now, it's time to pay yours.
What?
Watch out, Captain. No worries. Climax of the show! Same actor, different roles. More passion. Keep the cheer.
Who's the caged bird now? Take 4. Make it fast.
Sentinel protection. Bluebird, be my salvation. Leave it to me. Iron graft you knew.
In the limelight!
Together we vanish. Sever!
The gold! My gold! Treasure! I drank God!
We managed to slip away.
I never thought he'd pick those treasures over his own life. Back then, when Toscanini first told us about Drake's story, I said I wanted to be a captain who led the crew to countless triumphs so that everyone gets to carve out their own destiny. Aldrich just laughed, calling it foolish. He said, "You fool! With Drake's treasure, you can crush anyone and make everyone's life better by force." I never bought into that. For me, it's not about riches or power. It's about freedom. The freedom to sail your own course. That's why we parted ways. He left the troop of fools and became a pirate.
Amidst all your theatrics, You always remain true to your code.
As a captain, you're quite different yourself. Certainly one I'd be proud to follow. You accept your crew for who they are, understanding and respecting their choices. I've had my share of adventures, but I must admit, this one with you has been a breath of fresh air. By the way, look at this. This is Golden Cap. According to this, he and his crew did indeed heavy fog. Disease, most of them never left. In the end, remember what that note said? I believe it means if you want Drake's treasure, you have to offer something in return. The price I paid for this scroll was that coin. Yes, but isn't it fascinating? A single coin can... Who would have guessed that Drake's most valuable treasure would be a map worth just one coin? Honestly, when I made the trade, I wasn't sure what I'd get. This story is far more compelling than the saga of the Flaming Returned. You remember those pirates who said I was always on the run? Every time a bounty was placed on my head, I'd work with my crew. They'd turn me in for the reward, and well, the rumors spread faster than I expected. Anyway, if you're up for it, the trip back is long enough for me to tell you all about it. So, Captain, the adventures come to a close. Ready to sail back home? What a time really does fly. Anyway, this is for you.
Is this Drake's?
Exactly. Oh, and due to your stellar performance, I'm officially naming you our troop's honorary... Well, that depends on when the next adventure calls. You know...
Okay. More to go, but got no... That's it. If there's anybody out there, thanks for watching.